Now, as the COP30 climate conference continues in Brazil, there are fears that efforts to overturn a ban on the sale of soybeans grown on Amazon land could lead to further deforestation.
The voluntary agreement, which was introduced back in 2008, is widely credited with preventing further destruction of the rainforest. But many farmers are now pushing to reverse the policy, as our climate editor Justin Rolat reports.
This is the Amazon rainforest before and after being cleared for soya production. Until the soy moratorium took effect almost 2 decades ago, the industry was one of the main drivers of deforestation. Soya is a key ingredient in animal and fish feeds, and demand is rising. 10% of UK soya comes from here in the Amazon, and the flat land around the Amazon port city of Santarém is perfect for its production.
Just look at this vast port complex. There was outrage when it was built a couple of decades ago, which helped lead to this soya moratorium. It was a landmark agreement where farmers, environmental groups and international food companies, including huge players like McDonald's, pledged not to buy soya from newly deforested Amazon land.
But now members of Brazil's powerful agricultural lobby, backed by some politicians, are pushing to scrap the deal, saying it represents an unfair cartel.
Our state has a lot of room to grow, and the soy moratorium is working against this development. How does this help the environment? I can't plant soybeans, but I can use the same land to plant corn, rice, cotton, other crops. Why can't we plant soybeans?
Environmental campaigners say ending the ban would have catastrophic impact on the Amazon.
Well, if the Amazon soy moratorium comes to an end, it would be a disaster for the Amazon, for its people and for the world, because it could open up an area of the size of Portugal for deforestation.
Small farmers harvest crops including fruits and starchy cassava roots, which allow some of the forest to remain standing. Their farms often look like an island of trees in a sea of soya. The Barbosa family use these machines to make the cassava into a roasted flour, a Brazilian staple.
A grande plantação ataca o meio ambiente, que derruba tudo.
The large soy farms destroy the environment, leaving everything devastated. Where there's forest, the weather is the same. But where there isn't, it gets hotter and hotter and there is less rain. The soy farmers feed animals in Europe and around the world. The Brazilian people's food is grown by small producers like me.
There is still some pristine forest in this region, but even where the trees are still standing, deforestation has an impact. It reduces the amount of moisture in the air. At this research centre in a protected rainforest reserve, scientists have been studying whether the increasingly dry climate here could be pushing the rainforest in this region towards a tipping point.
The larger trees are suffering, starting to degrade and die out. It's going to further reduce the rainfall levels, further accelerate the climate change regionally here. In general, the temperature levels will go up and the rainfall levels will go down even further as the forest degrades.
There is one solitary castanheira tree, a Brazil nut tree, left, the sole survivor of what was once dense forest. It's a symbol of this country, a symbol of Brazil. But this lonely tree is also a powerful symbol of the pressure the rainforest here in the Amazon is still under. Justin Rolat, BBC News, the Amazon rainforest.